Hey, Sirius here. I'm just logged into live and saw this group available for druids, but they were on part 2. So I loaded it up with my tank, because my tank is currently level 17, and I just thought I would do a little bit of grinding out. Now when I was doing the tanking, I didn't focus too much on DPS. I'm still using like the level 10 Barovia sword for damage, so as you can see I'm not particularly interested in actually killing anything. So this is kind of like a must group character right now. I focused a lot on her defensive abilities. That's where most of my points and feats and stuff went. But they do appreciate my ability to grab everything and hold it. Let's see, I've got defensive fighting on. I'm using familiar for charisma to damage, so I do have points in charisma. Charisma's not... the damage is horrible, but it kind of is. It was kind of an experiment. This is an experimental. I had been talking with one of my buddies on the live server about best tanking options, and of course I would say the best tank class is Warforged, but I just can't stand how they look. I think they're too big. They get in the way of what you're trying to observe or do or figure out, and they're just bulky and blocky. And if you're going to be looking at a character the whole time, the last thing you want to do is be looking at the back of some robot's head. You want like a reasonably looking character. So I shy away from Warforged. I wish you could resize them or make them smaller or something. I've always wanted you to be able to build a Warforged in the shape of like an elf, you know, so it's still a Warforged, but it's cosmetically shaped like differently, made smaller. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, so this particular one, I went with whatever the heck this is, Sun Elf. We grabbed the charisma. The Sun Elf didn't have the issues with the constitution problems on character creation. I think this is the third life for this one. She's TR'd a couple times, you know, become a couple of different things. Ugh, XP on this one is just ridiculous. This is just some of the worst XP. I don't even know why people do this chain anymore. Anyway, I'm not saying that she's unkillable, but she can take a hit. I mean, we are on R1, so the Reapers do pop out, and they like to hit you. That's where she's at now. Take a quick peek at the stats in a second here. So as soon as I could I switched to, what was it, Stormreach Guardian, I think? This thing. Guardian of the Gates. So I'm wearing the Guardian of the Gates set, which is the plate mail, the face shield, and I think the necklace, the sigil. Yeah. About 3 pieces equipped, and we've got our 10% artifact bonus, some MRR there, which is nice, and the physical resistance is also a good plus. What is her? Her AC is 144 right now. You know, of course, blocking, whatever, it's 149. A few bard buffs or whatever can get a little higher than that, so it's pretty good. I can handle R1. Hard to lead, no problem, but R1 is where I start to take some hits and need some healing after time. Following these guys into here, I guess. Yep, Thorn and Paw. Okay, I missed part 1, so I'm just going to be red boxing the last one, I think. Let's see what else I've got. Angel Skin. I've got the Artificer Armor. Some Resistance. The Imbue with Shadow thing for a little extra damage. Okay, I'll follow this guy. I'm also wearing some helpful little items here. I've got the Rock Slide Ring on for the Stone Skin procs. I'm wearing the Fey Cape for the... oh, where's the Reaper? Here he is. Oh no. And he's running away. He's running away from the Fear Reaper, and I won't be able to kill it. Why is he running away from everything? Please kill Reaper. Okay. One of the problematic parts about being a tank is you're standing here taking all these hits, all these Reaper punches in the face, and the guys are like running away from the Reaper, and you're like, dude, that's why I'm taking the Reaper hits, so you can punch the Reaper. So please do your job and kill the stuff. pretty annoying sometimes. Like, they expect that, oh, okay, he's a tank, he can kill stuff too. It's like, well, you know what? If tanks could tank and kill stuff, then everybody would just play tank, and that would be it. All groups would just be full of tanks. Give me those dogs. He's not being polite to his tank. You have to let tanks grab everything. Anyway, point here being is that my intimidation skill is to pull everything and keep it hitting me so the rest of the party can just kill it. Which is where you want to be for endgame raid. So when it comes to raid time, yeah, you want to hold the boss or bosses, like the Hound of Zoriat or something, and just, you know, either dodge them or absorb the hits. Okay. Just follow this guy. No D-door, huh? Do we really have to run back? To run all the way back? We have to hot foot it back? Oh, hey, Katsi. Hello there. I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons Online. It's this MMO from, like, when did it first come out? 2006? Gosh. And I've played the game off and on for, well, since then, I suppose. And I've got a character that I named Glue. I think I created this character in 2010, I want to say. And it was originally a cleric healer, because that was supposed to be, like, the glue that held the party together, like heals you and stuff like that. But as the game progressed and people became able to like self-heal just during regular questing, it was no longer really mandatory. I thought that was the drop. It's no longer really mandatory to have like a big time healer. Now, they did develop raids since then where healers are required, but there was a period there where clerics were just non-needed, non-existent. So at that point, I had converted the character into like a tank of sorts. But I really didn't know a lot about tanking. You know, how to build it. So here I am, a couple lives later, having read up a little bit on it. You know, some of the other builds out there on the forums, and the build that I had always liked, because the character that really got me back into the game was the Artificer. And so my first tank was a level 12 Artificer with 4 Paladin and 4 Fighter. And that was good, but I was missing out on the tier 5 stuff from the Paladin tree. And I also think I wanted, what was it, Death Ward and Heals Paladin style. Now I still have to sort out my wisdom issue. I think my wisdom score, no, it's 17. I should be able to cast the spells I need to cast, or the spells that I wanted to cast. Why are they all just standing around? Alright, whatever. Let it be what it is. Corruption nodes, I think. They're going to the last place. I don't know if anybody DD'd yet, but that last one should probably be the drop. Anyway, I had seen that there was always a request out for groups that wanted tank, like Hound or VOD or something, and they're like, did we miss a node? We missed a node. Alright, well, while they sort that out, jeez, I don't even know what they expect me to do. So I was like, I could do that. That would be fun. So I created this this bad dude here. The ultimate goal is going to be 12 Paladin, 4 Art, 4 Fighter. And the goal here is we're going to reach all the way up and grab the reinforced armor here from Sacred Defender. We're going to grab the reinforced armor here from Renegade Mastermaker. And we're going to grab the reinforced armor here from Stalwart Defender. And yes, they all stack together because I've done it. So that should be a lot of fun, especially once we hit Epic. I'm using Sacred Defender for my stance. In my last build I used Stalwart Defender, and I just like the Sacred better because it just fit my style a little bit more. I am also really loving the Divine Righteousness. They give you so many stacks of that. I just keep popping them like candy to keep the extra SP up for situations where they are not healing me. Now I took this for the Charisma to damage. I may just drop that. I don't know. If it's not really helping me that much. I mean, my Charisma versus Strength is higher, but right now it's not been a significant advantage. I may grab those 7 AP and put them elsewhere if needed. So we'll see what happens when I get there. Let's grab this and move on here. Oh, you fell anyway. Okay. Let's get in there and tangle with some people. There's some stuff. There's one guy. Will that one guy do all this by himself? It's not fun. Here, I'll grab everything off. You kill it. That's my job. So now I just run in, and my AC is good. My MR, PRR are good. So here on Reaper, just taking some hits. Those are going fine. And the main point is to keep my people from getting stomped on and beat up, so that they can do their job and kill stuff. Makes for a much better, enjoyable experience for all. Grab all the items. There we go. Let's grab this too. Alright. So with my defensive fighting on, where am I at? So my PRR is 184, my M is 120. Fortification, I'd like the fortification to be a little higher for Reapers, but 100 or better should be alright. For now, I'm not seeing a lot of crits, so no problem. It's kind of like a tanking 102. What are your guys' favorite gear sets? I mean, with the re-release, now we've got the new legendary stuff. So all those items, once you put the star frags on, you make them legendary, have now become very interesting. I may reconsider the Guardian of the Gates set, and then see if I can blend one of those sets maybe with the Feywild set. We'll have to juggle, see if I can get a little bit more performance. I'm also not currently running any Filgary sets. Once they open the curse, then I'll go in. Playing the tank is a lot of fun, but only when you have a group. Killing stuff is so tedious. Yeah, they can't really hurt you, but with the blade that I haven't put any effort in, and you know what, anybody who'd like to suggest, please tell me in the comments a good like mid-teens longsword that I could rely on that would be better than the Barovian. I mean, what else is there? There's like Cormyr. There's Cormyr gear out there, I guess. Even that is probably a little outdated at this point. I've been too lazy. I've been too lazy to research a longsword. Doing the damage is not really my job, so here I am just hanging out with a Barovian blade in my hand. Alright, so I've got all my buffs on, and I'm sitting at 184, 120, and 145 AC. A little extra DR on the blocking, that's cool. Is that 81%? Well, you know what, that's funny. Where's that funny stat? Effective hit points 3100? That's nice. It's always a fun thing to observe. Oh, the other thing I do is this, the Virtue, and then the Temporary. They do stack, and that puts me just at about 1,000. Let's get over here. We'll grab this Fear Reaper, and I will swing at it and look busy while people notice that there is a Fear Reaper and start shooting at it. Alright. Let's pull these guys off Crow's Claw. The nice thing about spring attack is you can spring attack through guys, so if I get caught in a big mob, I can just spring right out of it. I really like that. Yeah, these guys are doing some damage to me. There we go. carrot time. Heavy pick. I used to use heavy picks way back as a sorcerer. I would hold monster on people and then use 2 spark strikers to do auto crits. Could burn anything down. Plogway. You guys ready? I'll take that. Where's the carrot? Carrot is dead. And nobody's killing the plague. I mean, I can't last forever on Reaper. I'm gonna need somebody to do something. Lightning strikes are really get to me. Alright. Raise this guy. It is generally a rule of thumb. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dust Spoons. Dual Spoons. Loving it. Yeah, it's a rule of thumb and considered polite to keep your tank healed. I'm just saying. Because as soon as your tank loses HP or morale, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Just know who's taking the hits. You know, that's all I'm saying. Just remember who's taking the hits around here. Can I kill this stuff? No. Can I take unlimited? I would say unlimited, but can I keep taking the punches? Yes. But I might need a little rescuing from time to time. What else have you got here? Bears, Beats, Battlestar Galactica. Right. Dratical, what happened, dude? Freaking beat up. Dratical and Dual Spoons. That's cool. It can't really hurt me. I'm keeping the attention. So yeah, this character is designed for endgame raiding, collecting, what do you call it? Like threads of fate and whatnot. Saltmarsh gear sets. Not bad. They're not bad. Could a Saltmarsh gear set be better than a Feywild gear set? I don't know. I still think Fey takes the cake on pretty much everything. But I have yet to compare. Thoughts, anybody? Do keep in mind that this is kind of like time sensitive, so if you end up watching this video like next year, of course Fey's not going to be the bee's knees. They'll probably come out with something else more awesome. I am really excited about those legendary gear sets, though. I think they're a lot of fun. It's finally an opportunity to have a set of reasonable gear at level 20, legendary gear that you haven't, or well, I should say epic gear that you haven't upgraded to legendary yet. And it just takes you a bunch of whatever. Like for Deneath, it's the medals, like MEDEL. You just get enough of those, and you can turn a regular item into an epic item. And it's level 20. Good place to be. Some good stuff, because you know how previously we'd all just be sitting there in our Sharn sets at level 20, 21, 23 until we farmed up some kind of loot gen or something. I don't know. When you're leveling through it so fast, it's hard to find something that you permanently stick to for very long. Alright. Boom shakalaka boom boom. Let's just run in here and grab a couple things. just grab these and then go here. Let the bear do his job. These woods can't really hurt me, which is cool. They normally leave a lot of treasure chests behind, but I guess we only got one. I've had like 3 or 4 here at one point, depending on how many spawn. Alright, the part I'm not looking forward to is the electrical. So let's put him on the ground, knock him down, grab his attention. Where is Carrot Time, and why is he killing himself again? It's like a Pale Master or something. I don't know, a melee Pale Master. And he is very good at Pale Mastering himself. Oh boy. He does know the direction to go though, which is pretty cool. Oh no, BRB. Okay, well, whatever. I see he's wearing Elemental Victory. Unless it's cosmetic, that is not exactly what you should be wearing at this level. Elemental Victory is pretty, but 24 absorption on everything is not as efficient or effective as something else you could be wearing at level. Oh man, me and the Carney. Me and the Carney. Carnage Raiders. Carnage Reapers do hit the hardest. Can't take too many of those. Maybe 3 or 4 shots from a Carnage, 3 or 4 hits. And then I'm gonna start needing some heals. Just keep whacking it. I wish they would let you use a spoon, because I would just have a spoon in my hand. Alright, where else are they going? Dranical. Opt isn't there. But Dranical's going for it anyway. I'm not interested in the Opt. We rarely ever are. Just gonna go way back with these guys. Wait to the Wayback Machine. I think they skipped way ahead. Oops. Not that way. This way. There we go. See, my angel skin wore off. All my stuff is wearing off. Why do you always have to try to get Mysterious Remnants from a different angle with a mouse click? You just have to go to the U's. I know I have a little pansy heal here with my Artificer potion throw, but at least it's something. Okay, just... As soon as I get my Paladin spells sorted out, I'll be a little bit more effective. Okay, what else are we gonna do here? I'm trying to stay up to speed here as the tank, but these guys are a little faster than me. Did you kill that guy? Skitter? Skitter's, your master's dead there. Oh no, my Intimidate doesn't work on Skitter. Quick, use the Paladin hit. It says it's like a 2W or whatever, but it never feels like a big hit. The Paladin Smite Evil. What's that? I don't know. Gaining twice your charisma to attack roll and a damage bonus based on your Paladin level. Yeah, it's because I don't have too many Paladin levels. That makes plenty of sense now. Alright, sneaking through here. We used to kill all those Earth Elementals, didn't we? Nobody really does anymore. We just kind of run through it. Are the healers gonna heal, or Tyrannical? You good? Dual spoons. Yeah, Tyrannical thinks he needs more than 500 SP to finish this up, and he's got Earth Elemental friends to deal with it. So I'll take the hits, and you take a rest. Just a little siesta for my sorcerer friend. Okay, I'll wait here with the bear. Well, we got a minute. Let's see what else is going on here. Rock slide ring for the stone skin. Cloak of Winter for not just the Life Seal Death Block, but also the Ice Barrier. Um, it was nicer when I was lower level, the 14 points. Now it's just kind of a whatever. Let's see. Of course, we've got the freedom of movement. My shield is Giant's Platter. So if you guys have got better stuff, definitely let me know. I'm using this for the Lore Field, or Fallen Hero. Insightful Con, quality sheltering. The strength helps. Fear Gaze. I think for the Intimidate. I don't remember. What is that? Intimidate, Insightful, and Intimidate. Look, I've already got Intimidate on there. I probably don't need more Intimidate. Not at this level. Here, what's my Intim skill anyway? That's another reason why I went Charisma and like Charisma damage, so that I could use the Charisma stat for my Intimidate, and I could just pull stuff much easier. So right now I've got it up to 68. So we're doing much better at that. Wolves. I found that when I was doing endgame raiding, I needed to be able to pull my intim up to like 100, maybe even a little more, in order to really grab stuff on command and not fail. You didn't want to fail on those. Oh, there he is. Angry druid. He's an angry elf. Alright. Come on, come on! What you got? What you got in that bag? I'll hit you. Spank your little bear butt with the flat side of the sword. Oh, here. There's more bears over here. Alright, I'm done there. Oop, thank you for the electrical. That felt tasty. Keep shooting me with electrical spells. Alright. I like how you can just keep punching him lots of times even after he's already done. He's just like, ow. Kind of like, what's his name? At the end of Cultist Base? Karis? Oh, right on. Leveled. That's cool. It's very cool. Let's just go ahead and loot all that junk and finish out. Nobody ever needs the Swilling Blade. It's an item that needs to be... It needs love to get it right. 1820 on the sim. I mean, that's good. But I think there's 17s out there. Are there? I don't know. Maybe. So there you go. A good 20 minutes, 28 minutes on tanking 102, I guess. Sitting here at level 17. Maybe I'll just go stand up on there and be cool. Everybody will know I'm the cool guy standing up on the well. Alright, I'd like to trade. I'll do a repair, I'll fix the junk, and then I'll sell more junk. Nightshade. Yeah, I pulled that. It's funny the stuff you pull as a tank that you just don't need. I gotta figure out. That's gonna probably be a better... If I can handle the death block item, that'll probably be a better cloak to put on at 19. But I'll probably just go ahead and cap through 19. I don't think I'm actually gonna take 19. We'll see. Got the voice embracers. Nice, nice ones. Blur, knock, sell it all. Alright, they said they're all taking a break. Now I'm taking a peek here and I'm just seeing nothing. Just, there's nothing really going on. Strombalds, I don't know. Nothing for this guy. Alas, the life of a tank. Tank should also probably keep up on their favor. So, like, is it the Jarasco? The Gatekeepers, you could get 5 hit points there for sure. I gotta go talk to the Gatekeepers to get those hit points. And Sharn, I think, also gives hit points. So let me figure this out. If I go to... And no, she can't use teleport scrolls, so... Glue is a little bit challenged when it comes to getting there quickly. She does have her dye, her marketplace dye. And I'll also put the horse mount on. Let's go talk to the gatekeepers. I want to double check in. I mean, as a tank, every HP is going to matter, and they all add up. So you get like 10 from Giant Hold, you get 5 from Shard, you get 5 from Gatekeeper. Maybe it was more. Was Gatekeepers 10? I don't know. I know that some guys might know these details like off the back of their hand, but I've just reached the point where sometimes stuff just falls out of my head the more I put in it. And lately I've been studying a lot for my new job at work, so sometimes stuff just doesn't stick that I learned before. Here we go, Zarnoth. Yeah, it's 5 HP for Gatekeepers. Okay, so he's cool. I won't let you down, Zarnoth. And then the other one I wanted to talk to was Sharn, I guess. And that's the Dragon Tavern. Way out there in Sharn. Is this character already a third lifer? Yeah, 36 point build, okay. Oh, unprepared spells. Alright, let's take a look here. Paladin? No? Oh, I see, Artificer. Okay. Protection spell, that's not bad. Why didn't I just load that up before? Could probably use a Prote here and there. Patron. Patron says, yep, 5 hit points. Okay, thank you kindly. So that's 10 total from those guys. Okay, that's good. I don't think there's any reason for why I wouldn't take the next level. I guess I probably don't want to outlevel some friends of mine that I know are going to be working on some stuff, so I'll probably stick here for now. Jarasco, I don't care about what the 12. I don't need another. What is it, ingredients bag? It's kind of ridiculous. Total favor 25. Okay. So yeah, Jarasco for whatever it was, like they give you like a heal and bluff or something like that. I'll go grab that. And then Silver Flame, I guess. I should have talked to them when I was there last time. So, available right now for any questions, comments, inputs, tanking, or this tank build, or where I'm going with it. Gotta talk to Terresco and Silver Flame. Silver Flame is this way. You guys remember when the marketplace tent used to be here? The big red tent? That was pretty cool. Remember you had to actually jump up the platforms to get where you were going? I'm honored. Does this happen to you guys that you have to talk to her like twice and say that you lost it in order to get another one? Or I don't know, is it permanent? When you first get it and then you have to... I had at one point gotten it and you have to like click on it and use it. Whatever, maybe I'm just spacing out. Okay, so I got that. Now we'll go talk to the Jarasco patron, which the easiest route would be to use your ship. You have to use the fastest routes even if they're a little indirect. So it is slightly faster to go this way than it is to ride all the way through House Jarasco. Depending on your load speed, really. It depends on how fast your game loads. Sometimes the load screens can be a little long. But if you have quicker load screens, then you're in much better shape to do a little trick like that. Sneak out. Alright, so here he is, Jarasco patron. 5 hit points, okay. Yeah, well that's very cool. I'm glad I came. I think that the other bonus might come a little later. So yeah, that puts me up like 15 points. I was at 799 before. Lords of Dust, did I do this? I think I still needed this. Ugh. Why won't this thing go away? Adventures. It's called Cultist Base, I think. Church in the Cult? No? No, it is called Lords of Dust, right? I'm so annoyed. I don't even know what's happening here. Something like I'm just losing all direction and key management. Here we go. Let's go to the airship. And we'll go back to the harbor, because at this point it seems to be the fastest way to get where I was going and figure this out. Did I do this quest before? I think it's 17, I want to say. Lord of Dust, Lords of Dust, there it is. So I have not yet talked to or gone into this. And as long as that is on Reaper, then yeah, I'll do it. Reaper 1, yeah. Okay, this is typical. Somebody will start and then just be hoping to fill. And for Lords of Dust, you can frequently get that to fill, because everybody needs it to get to where they're going. Unless they use the teleport to Forgotten Realms and all that business. But just logging out, logging in can be annoying, so nobody really likes to do that. And that's before you get your key to Eveningstar, so on a First Life character, one that doesn't have the key, you still have to go through the portal. That could be a drag. Let's see what we got here. Just take all that. It takes... I hear a Peter. That's very cool. And I'll just bring this stuff over here and you go ahead and do what you gotta do. Alright, popping the snow shield. I am burning. Keep shooting the Reaper, thank you. What else do I need here? It's not the converter that I need, it's this. Yes, I have used that on people before, and yes, now I will use this. Where's my visor? I should have a visor here somewhere. The flesh render visor? I don't know what I did with it. At any rate. Alright, let's hit this. Let's hit it again. Now we are through. The other fun thing about this character that I've always enjoyed is the name says it all. Like, I am a tank, I pull stuff, you know what I'm doing, you know what I'm supposed to be doing. If you don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or what I am doing, then it's not a problem with the character, it's a problem with some of the people in the group. But yeah, it's nice to have such a straightforward character. Maybe a little complicated on exactly how to build it, but nice enough as is, as it exists. The Lords of Dust XP is nice, that's good. What's he at, 18? 18? Okay. So I could have took 18, I just didn't, I decided not to. As you know, the trick is to keep one of those XP gems and then use it to determine exactly how much XP you have left or is needed left. Pull those guys. Alright, so we will stand here. We'll engage with these gentlemen in a moment, as soon as they're all ready. Pull these two guys right into the flame. I'm not too interested in the optional purification. If they asked me to do it, I would do it, but I don't like going out of my way on a grind like this. It's just too fast. If you're really after XP, you're just better off doing it twice. Alright, let's see. Down the hallway. That's gonna come alive. This guy will become hittable in a second. There's gonna be a Gerolith. Two of them, one from each side. There's the back. I'll capture that. There's the front. Okay, all done. Break that, jump that. Break and break. Okay. This is the cheese spot where people like to stand. If you stand up here, the guy can't hit you. They'll probably fix that at some point, but just had to point that out while it's still there, because someday it may not be. Guess we're waiting for one more. Oh, here we go. Alright. A Paladin Ranger. Interesting. What would a Paladin take 5 levels of Ranger for? That I am wondering. Could it be, nope, dual. So it's not for Holy Sword on dual shooter. Dual weapon. Probably just extra defense, etc., etc., etc. Is my angel skin wore off yet? Angel, pop all this good stuff. Pop this. I don't think those fires work on the black bones. That's okay. It's the thought that counts.
Give yourselves, my children. Give to the glory of our cause. Stand aside. Let my minions kill this filth.
The minions probably had a better shot when they were alive, to be honest. Alright. Talk to this guy. Alright, done with that business. Yeah, he said wait for the last guy. Okay, maybe not. It's whatever. That's why I was tanking it and taking like six damage per hit. It wasn't alright. Not a big deal. Whatever. XP is XP, y'all. Well, it looks like that fell apart rather quickly, didn't it? It is what it is. Yeah, just kill stuff and then leave. Okay, it's fine. I'm thinking about maybe taking 18. I don't even know, like, what my friends are up to. If they even want me to wait. I don't see any of them on. So, but whatever. Slackers. Here I am, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Playing the game. And they're out there slacking. Slacking it up. And click. So. Here's a fun fact. Did you know at one point there was no lock icon to lock an item? So that you wouldn't see it in your cell list. What do we got on groups? Anything? Nothing. Tide turns. I don't want to do the pit. Yeah, so, you know, the people who know the pit, they swear by it. They love it. I'm a little bit more of a the ups and downs and the why bother of it all. I just want to follow along and tank stuff. don't want to think too much. So, here's my guild, my little one-person guild with all the characters in it. Just trying to grind that guild favor, get the tank XP going. I don't know when those guys are going to be back on. I told them I would wait, and I really don't want to level and break my promise. So, let's check the emails maybe. All the notifications, okay. This may be the end of the stream, guys. I don't really know what else I'm going to be up to here. Working my way up. I got one action point left. So working my way up here, I'm grabbing the shield bonuses, and then I'm going to see exactly what else I need in order to grab the reinforced defense. That's my next goal. After I grab reinforced defense, then I'll have 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. And that is going to be very, very cool. What do I need? 20 points to get this high? Yeah, 20 points for that level, so I've got to spend 8 more points before I can start hitting there. So, it's going to be tight. I may ultimately be forced to drop my charisma to damage just in order to grab that. But it was 2 in 1. I wanted the charisma so I could get the intimidate. It didn't really matter what my damage was. The damage was just icing. I really want that extra armor class from reinforced defense. It's going to be really fun. So let's hit this, and I'll probably go ahead and grab these for the defense boost. I have not picked a boost yet, so that'll add 3 more points there, and then there's 5 points between filling those in. And then that'll be 6, 7 right there, because I just took 1. So then maybe like 1 more point. Yeah, no, that and those 2, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to spend 1 more point. Where would I spend 1 more point in this tree? 1 hit point for each action point you spend in this tree. 3% fortification. I don't know if that's worth the 1 point. Probably this would be more valuable. And depending on what becomes available, maybe I'll spend 2 points in a con over here. And just skip that last one in threatening. We'll see. Plus 3 intim. You do want to boost the intim. So that'll be fun. In comparing it with this one. This was the resistance. So they have made the trees a little more different. This gives me my protection to magic missiles. So the Renegade Master Maker just really plays well with the other tank stuff. And since my BAB doesn't matter, the base attack bonus, the multi-class was definitely the way to go. My previous tank had gone all the way up to tier 5 in Master Maker. So, what was it? This was very cool. When the HP dropped, I would instantly take like 5% of all damage for 6 seconds, which was really nice. It was long enough to heal myself and get myself going up. So, yeah, the Warforged are still the best tanking class. It's just I can't stand the cosmetic of the Warforged. Looks like that's pretty much it here. DOJ flaggers. None of the friends are popping on. I mean, I don't want to do Storm. I'm just bored. I'm bored of Stormcleave. Let me log on to my other character and see what it's doing. And I say that like it's currently doing something else while I'm not around, right? Like it's engaged in other stuff. But no, it waits. Dahlia is my oldest character. I had gone through, I think in 2010, a bout of deleting all of my first characters, which was a bummer. Like I had the original name Joey. Somebody took it after that. After I deleted my character, somebody took it. What else? I had a really cool sorcerer named Trixie. So I just deleted a bunch of my stuff. I had like a rage moment. Alright, let's see what this character's doing. This character was previously a little messed up. I just did a TR on her, and now she's going to be using a repeater. I did like a Star Ruby. I had been meaning to go over to Salt Marsh and see what those salt crossbows were. I don't think she's got any, like, what are they, chits? But she could definitely be one of the characters to receive that. No, does she match up with any of this stuff? She does match. Yeah. I just said I didn't want to do the Stormcleave. Yeah, I'm not going to do that Stormcleave. I would solo that Stormcleave before I would join it and lose XP. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess that's going to be it for today's stream, because there's not really much else happening. Just coming up in about 50 minutes. Unless there were any questions or comments, please keep them nice. I don't know. Please like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We can adjust our streams accordingly. I, by all means, don't have all the answers, but I can probably figure it out or let you know where they are. Because I do have a lot of the answers, especially when it comes to like ranged combat, artificers. I am a professional artificer. And Sirius, of course, has always been a sorcerer. Recently, I TR'd Sirius into a warlock so that it could have more long-term, like, farming survivability. Now, I'm not sure if that was the right choice, and I had only done it because I kind of did it in rage when they nerfed the Burnscar Sash and the Ravenloft equipment. It just made me angry. And then later on, they had stuff that just, like, you know, helped balance it out. So I did regret it. You know, a long-term character that already has like 3 Sork pass lives, you don't want to TR into a Sork again. You're basically like TRing just for the sake of changing class. And she does, admittedly, she does have some like lesser hearts in pocket, especially that +5/1 that they gave us just recently. But I just don't want to go through it. I don't want to go through the pain of a TR and redoing everything. Just so that I could cast, what is it? Meteor Swarm, like everybody else. No, series has a very fun and exciting thing still going right now, with the Storm in a Bottle for the Storm Rage, with the Warlock Aura, Radiance Enlightenment, the Luminous Truth, Legendary, and I really love that Holy Fireball on the Divine Tree. The Holy Fireball is just a lot of fun. It's very cool. So yeah, I think we're okay for now. I'll log off and maybe get some food.